Okay, so here we are, example 3, and we're not dealing with triangle here, but it still applies, and it looks like a quadrilateral of some kind. In fact, it looks like a trapezoid to me. So let's go in there and let's do the problem, and we're going to go to example 3. We're almost done, you can see, so be happy about that. And I'm going to get the pen here. So it says determine if quadrilateral ABCD and A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime are similar figures. If so, identify the scale factor of the dilation that maps ABCD onto the ABCD prime, as well as the center of the dilation. Well, remember, the center is going to be the place where the rays come out to make the other one. Now, there's a dead giveaway where the center is on here, and so let me show you that right now. Okay. You'll notice here B prime and B are different. So if you follow this ray right here, you'll get to somewhere along there is where the center is. And if you follow C prime and C, you need to get a ray that goes like this. And if you go D to D prime, you'll get a ray that goes like this. And it turns out A and A prime are right on top of each other. They're the same point. So A prime doesn't even change from A. So it looks like, if I really wanted the center of the dilation, just draw the ray that connects the prime and the original and the pre-image. Pre-image to image, there, and they all converge here. So there's your center of dilation. So in fact, the last question is the easiest part to do. Now, we didn't really determine if they're similar, but they're going to be. So I'm going to erase this and go back and do some more work on it. So the center was easy to find of the dilation, in fact, if it's similar. And so we ask ourselves, okay, clearly the top corresponds to the top here. So I'm going to ask myself, 2 times what gives me 6? And it looks like 2 times 3. And then I'm going to check right here, and I'm going to go 4 times 3. Does that give me 12? Yes, it does. So it looks like those two are using the same scale factor. And the last thing is I'm going to go 3 times 6 is, problem. And 4 times 8 times 2 is 8. And so people think, well, there's a problem here. It's not similar. But you've actually forgotten something. This 8 goes from here to here, and this 6 goes from B prime to B. That's actually not the whole side length. What is this whole side length here? It's actually 6 plus 3, which is 9. And if you check this whole side length here, it's actually 4 plus 8, which is 12. So let's try that check again. Let me erase the bad stuff. Let's erase this. Let's erase this. And we're not actually comparing 3 to 6 or 4 to 8. And I think some you've already figured it out probably. We're actually comparing 3 to the whole side length, which is 9. And that's times 3. So that checks with being 3 times bigger than 3. And you're comparing the 4 with the 12, which is times 3. And so that checks as well. So it looks like it's similar. You can check that A prime and A are the same, so they don't really matter. And they look like a right angle, looks like a right angle, looks like a right angle. With more information, this looks the same as this, and this looks the same as this. So it seems to meet our similarity because it's the A, B, C, D is similar to A prime, B prime, C prime, D prime. The first reason is the sides are proportional. Remember, you have to have 2 regions. Non-triangles don't have shortcuts. And we know that they're the same because they have the same scale factor. Remember, using K for the word scale factor. Okay. Number 2, is we have to check the corresponding angles, and it seems like the corresponding angles seem to be congruent. Again, you would probably need a protractor to measure it, or need to know about some parallel lines and stuff. So in fact, these probably are parallel, but again, we don't know for sure. But it appears that it appears to be proportional, and it appears that the scale factor is 3. So we answered that question. We said that they're proportional. So we've answered all 3 questions. If it says determine if they're similar, they seem to be similar. If so, identify the scale factor. We did that. We determined. We did the scale factor, and we found the center of the dilation by doing the raise back to it like I did initially. Hope that makes sense.